Hi everyone, welcome back to lecture number 10. Well, this time we are going to talk about neural networks and word embeddings. So the important topic really is word embeddings as a way to represent natural language documents. And to understand how you create them, we have to do a bit of brief introduction to neural networks. Remember back when we talked about chatbots, I mentioned these 4 approaches that you can use, either individually or in combination. We have these grammar pattern-based approaches using a knowledge graph, the idea of using information retrieval, and as a last one, the generative model using some kind of machine learning. And back then I told you we'll cover this later. Well, this time we'll have one of the first steps towards these generative models. So what do we mean by generative models? Well, as you can guess from the name, we want to be able to generate some text, either a single word, or later on you'll see we can create a whole paragraph of text. But for starters, this time we're going to look at one example, which is the analogy question type that often appears in various standardized tests, for example, to check language proficiency and reasoning. So the task here is to understand the words that are given. It's like analogy, word A to B is like word C to D, and you have to fill in 1 or sometimes 2 of these. So like here, man is to woman, what king is to, or Japan is to sushi, what Germany is to. So today we're going to find out if we can solve this kind of question. Well, spoiler alert, yes, we can, but you'll understand how this works. And the way we do this is using word embeddings. So essentially, this is another way to encode natural language information into a vector representation. We learn how to calculate them, how to use them. And as I just mentioned, neural networks are one of the important techniques how you can compute them. So before we go on, as a warm-up exercise, go to your worksheet, task number 1, and then I'll see you back for the neural network introduction.